First and foremost, I would like to praise to Allah Almighty, the most gracious and the most merciful, to blessing for us granting this opportunity to be here today. My name is Dr. Irmohizam Ibrahim. I'm very happy to be here today to talk and to share with all of you the topic which is given to me, the making of global leader, rejuvenating the business event industry. And before I start, allow me to introduce myself in some of the portfolios that I am currently holding. Currently, since 2019, I am the Group Managing Director of World Trade Center Kuala Lumpur. And this had led to more opportunities, such as becoming the first Malaysia as the chairman of the conferences and exhibitions, members of Advisory Council, MEC, under the World Trade Center Association. And World Trade Center Association is a network that have connections in more than 90 countries and supported by 347 World Trade Centers throughout the whole world. And most of the World Trade Centers recently are focusing towards real estates and trade facilitation. But for me, when I was given a chance to be the chairman of conferences and exhibition, in October 2023, I was named the first Malaysia to be appointed as a board of director of World Trade Center Association, WTCKL, where the headquarters, which is in New York, United States of America. And just to share with you, for the first time, I was attending the meetings at the World Trade Center, which is, if you remember, the ground zero in September 11 in the past. So I was there at the building. Imagine when I was looking throughout the whole entire environment of New York, I was mentioning to all the board members, especially from India, from China. China, there is 87 World Trade Centers. India, there is 47 World Trade Centers, while America, John Rue is a chairman who owns World Trade Center, Ronald Reagan Building at Washington, D.C. And most of the board members here, they are real estate entrepreneurs, at the same time well connected with the government. And for me, I would like to share with you, when I was the first meeting I attended in New York, the first thing I was talking to them, please come to Malaysia. I said, Malaysia is a beautiful country. Please make a lot of events in Malaysia because Malaysia has talent, Malaysia has culture, Malaysia has asset. Yeah, all of us in front of me, especially all of you in front of me, all of you has a lot of talents. Like this building in Penang, I was so honored to be here. This is a good asset. And the culture that we have with trishaws and others, this is our culture. So this is something that we need to build our storyline, narrative, soundbite, especially to all the people. And I believe that all of you has done so. Because since 2019, when I first became the World Trade Center KL Group Managing Director, I learned a lot from Francis, from Waikin, Ashwin and others, how we can advocate business event industry in Malaysia to be one of the leading economic activities, which is very important for us to build and spearhead. The next slide, please. Besides, I'm also a board member of the Malaysian External Trade Development, MATRADE, and currently Malaysian Convention Exhibition Bureau. And at the same time, I'm also a member of Industry Advisory Panel, IAP, for Raffles College of Higher Education, Kuala Lumpur, adjunct professor in Asha Ayub Graduate Business School, Taylor's University, etc., etc. But latest appointment that I received, which is visiting professor in Huqiao University, Xiamen, China. So next week, I was being invited by the Chinese government of China to go to Guangzhou and Shenzhen to attend and to speak about Malaysian-China business events, industry. And the mayor of Shenzhen will be together with me. And this one the way that how, especially next year, 50-year celebration, Malaysia and China, I think one of the way that we need to bring more Chinese exhibitors and PCOs, PEs to come to Malaysia and do more and more events, especially in our country. And this, I think, is same line with the aspiration of our new CEO of myself, because he told me last night in the plane and before that in Barcelona, his focus is about China, China, India, and the Middle East. So I think it's one of the things that how we bring and interconnected with this topic, especially the expression of the new CEO of myself. And the next slide, please, slide number 4. When I juggle these multiple roles, of all the multiple roles, my heart and soul are devoted of the business events industry. Now, I'm a lawyer by profession, but since I joined and participate with business event industry, I'm so passionate, especially to get engaged and to involve in this industry. And this industry boasts a rich history with a remarkable journey and a profound impact on the economy that never ceases to inspire me. Next slide. If we delve into the records of human history, we discover the business events have existed in some form since ancient times. For instance, from the ancient Olympic Games in Greece. When I was reading about that, and at the same time here, two medieval trade fairs in Europe. This is business event. Next slide. And bustling bazaars in the Middle East. The 3 pictures slide I showed to you, is something that in the past, the business event is already there. But how, throughout the evolutions of this, next slide please, on striking example of industry impact is the great exhibition of 1851, also known as the Crystal Palace exhibition. And when I read and research about this, since last night I was doing the research, this groundbreaking international exhibition, which led in London, served as a platform to showcase industrial and technological advancement from around the world, while simultaneously promoting British industry, commerce, and culture. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see how the importance of business event, and this slide, Queen Victoria played a pivotal role in organizing and endorsing the event, and her support greatly enhanced her public image. Her association with the great exhibition contributed to her reputation as one of the history's greatest queens. With business event, how Queen Victoria became somebody who promote business event industry indirectly. And the great exhibition became a symbol of progress and innovation, propelling the British Empire to new heights and establishing significant global influence. And it epitomized British economy and technological prowess, and reflecting its status as a world leader in that era. And this slide I would like to share with you. Events like the Great Exhibition played a crucial role in advancing industrialization, promoting international trade, and elevating the British Empire's stature. And they shaped the narrative of progress and innovation, leaving an enduring impact on the trajectory of the business event industry and the global economy. And you can see the business events industry has the ability to shape an entire nation. And looking at this slide, now we return back to the present days. I hold significant aspirations for the business event industry in Malaysia. This industry, like all of you maybe have involved longer than compared to me, stands as one of the fastest growing sectors in the country, and with the right direction, we can further bolster its contribution to our economy. And to foster this expansion, I firmly believe the branding plays a pivotal role. This belief drove our decision as to transition from our former name in the past, Putra World Trade Center, PWTC, to our new identity, which is the World Trade Center Kuala Lumpur, WTCKL. And our current president of WTCKL is the Princess of Johor, which is Yang Amat Mulia Tengku Kamaria Sultan Iskandar. She is the elder sister of the current Sultan of Johor. And because she also loved arts and culture, so when she shared her exploration about arts and culture exhibition, suddenly he said, why not I participate in this business event industry indirectly? And why I have to highlight this? Because as we witness the rapid growth of the business event industry, we initiated a comprehensive rebranding effort for PWTC. In 2019, I was given the responsibility as a group managing director. I told to all the staff, I have 298 staff, and I told them we need to change our style of business. And this was essential to maintain our competitiveness and relevance. I met Dato Gandhi, I met Dato Vincent, and blah, 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 to get their views. And I need constructive views how we can leverage together, especially business event industry. In the past, MICE, Meeting, Incentive, Convention, Exhibition. I met also our brother Eric at the back, and asking him, he's from PICO. I asked him, how you can advise me in terms of this industry, too, especially for the World Trade Center Kuala Lumpur, because I'm still new. I'm learning and learning and learning and learning. And from that, ladies and gentlemen, our rebranding adheres to the World Trade Center Association standard brand guidelines and ensuring alignment with other World Trade Centers worldwide. And this international approach not only positions WTCKL for potential global growth, but also enhances our trade opportunities and international recognition. Next slide, please. And this quest of business event industry for lasting relevance in the future, there are key changes that warrant our attention. One of the most significant shifts we need to embrace is fostering more collaborations and partnership. Well, while I was in World Trade Center Association meeting, on the way back to Malaysia, I still remember when I read the book written by Elon Musk. He was mentioning that post-COVID-19, the working style, especially whatever business, is about partnership and collaboration. And this also one of the elements how we expand our horizon, especially our collaboration and industry boundaries. Next slide, please, because the time is very, very crucial. For instance, WTCKL has successfully transformed a section of our premises into a state-of-art co-working space as co-work at WTCKL. Because some of the young generation, for the new starters, they want the address, World Trade Center KL. So this one the way that how we promote the social enterprise among the young generation. And for me, they are also our future clients. Next slide, please. And at the same time, in the rapid changing world, health and safety, we also should remain at the forefront of our concern. Health and safety measures, we are not only safeguard our attendees, but ensure business communities. Next, allow me something I would like to share with you in terms of accessibility. We also have promote the solar panel in collaboration with Intramas Corporation, where the factory, which is in Penang, with the solar photovoltaic system. At the same time, we also have now we are talking to have an EV charger in our World Trade Center KL. Why I say this? Because we need to promote sustainability program not just in WTCKL, but throughout the entire world, so that at least people of the world have a trust on us, like our first keynote speaker was mentioning about the word trust. Next, the time also has changes for the industry. The innovation, the event format equally essentially, and innovation is a key, and this is something that we need to do together. Next slide, please. And for the future industry, we should consider integrating sector for education system. Next slide. And in those changes, we are fostering a culture of adaptability and innovation. And this is my second last slide. We need to ensure that how the networking which is very important, Malaysia in World Trade Center Station, how we positioning ourselves It's not just about World Trade Center KL, but the narrative, soundbite, and at the same time, the story building to show and giving trust throughout the whole entire network of the world for them to come to Malaysia to do business, event, industry, and to participate. And my dream is that, as my conclusion of my presentation, is that my wish is that one day Malaysia can host World Expo, whether in whatever places in Malaysia. We need to have a dream to host one day World Expo in Malaysia, insyaAllah. Thank you for your attention and commitment. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.